All right, welcome back. So here's our second preview of the day between Florida and Washington. A very interesting series with the President's Trophy winning team against Alex Ovechkin and the Washington Capitals. It's going to be an interesting one, so let's get into it. So our bracket here, bracket video and the playlist in the description below. Don't need to remind you anymore, but I will keep reminding you because shameless plug. All right. So here we go. Florida and Washington. Game one is today in Florida at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's take a look at the Florida Panthers. 58-18-6 on the year, 122 points. The President's Trophy winner. Their top six skaters: Carter Verhaeghe, Alex Barkov, Anthony Duclair, Huberdeau, Bennett, Giroux. So deep offensively. Their top four defensemen: Uyghur, Ekblad, Forsling, and Gudis. Their goaltending: Sergei Bobrovsky, 39-7-3, 2.67 goals against average, 913 save percentage. Spencer Knight, 19-9-3, 2.79 goals against average, 908 save percentage. Power play, 24.4%. Fifth in the league. Penalty killing, 79.5%. 16th in the league. Season series went to Florida 2-1, but those three games all took place in November of 2021. Washington, 44-26-12, 100 points. Top six skaters: Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, Sherry, Johansson, Backstrom, and Wilson. Their top four defense: Firavari, it's a new name for me, Carlson, Orlov, and Jensen. Goaltenders: Ilya Samsonov, 23-12-5, 3.02 goals against average, 96 save percentage. Vitek Vanacek, who's your confirmed starter for game one tonight, 20-12-6, 2.67 goals against average, 908 save percentage. Power play, 18.8%, 23rd in the league. Penalty killing, 80.4%, 12th in the league. So let's take a look at some storylines here. So this type of matchup we see all the time. It's a less experienced team coming off a red-hot regular season against a veteran team that's on their last legs. So the Panthers have made the postseason for a third straight season, but they haven't won a series since their run to the finals in 1996. And this looks like the most likely year to do it. They're coming off strong. They have the most goals scored in the league, and they look very strong. And the Caps, they are still a shadow of their former self, looking to win its first playoff series since their cup win in 2018. And as the cup contender in this scenario, I think all the pressure is on the Panthers, and the Caps are the underdog, and they know how to win. So that could prove a little problematic for the Panthers. So the mismatch up front, obviously we have a lot of goal scoring here, but I think the third line of the Panthers are going to be very interesting to watch. Even though we have Huberdeau and Barkov with an excellent point total this year, we have Sam Reinhart in that third line, who he's a top point getter as well. So it's going to be very interesting to watch that third line for Florida really wreak havoc with Mason Marchment, Anton Lundell, and Sam Reinhart going at it. It's going to be interesting. For the Capitals, their physicality and experience are going to be their advantage in this series. The Panthers are no slouches when it comes to physicality as well. But by making sure the Panthers have some trouble in generating offense might be how the Capitals are able to cause the Panthers problems. For the offense, the Capitals nowhere near where the Panthers are in terms of goals scored per game. The Caps 3.29 goals scored per game, and the Panthers above 4.1 goals scored per game. The Panthers, that's the Cap era record for most goals in the season. They have high-end scoring talent on all three lines. They have Barkov, they have Claude Giroux, a new deadline addition, which seems crazy, very stacked. And Carter Verhaeghe as well, a breakout from last year. We have Hart candidate Jonathan Huberdeau. We got Sam Bennett and Anthony Duclair, two hidden gems that have really found their way in this Panthers lineup. The Capitals, they don't have that depth, but they still have that very nice top six with Ovechkin. We got Evgeny Kuznetsov, you got Nick Backstrom, you have Tom Wilson, you have Marcus Johansson, you have TJ Oshie, Anthony Mantha, Connor Sherry. Some very nice top six. For the defense, it's going to be pretty even, in my opinion. We have Mackenzie Weegar looking to really continue to make a name for himself as one of the better defenders in the league. Aaron Ekblad coming back from injury, so it's a good thing for them. For Washington, we have Firavari, a new name. I haven't really heard that name before. He's alongside John Carlson, a veteran, so we'll see how he plays. For goaltending, I think it's a pretty even matchup as well. I think Bobrovsky has had his struggles in the playoffs. He has had a great record this year, but that's due to the team really playing well in front of him and Spencer Knight as well. Some inconsistencies for both Bobrovsky and Knight, but Bobrovsky definitely has had his best season since signing with the Panthers. Of course, that salary is still very high, but nonetheless, he's done much better this year. For the Capitals, they haven't been all that great in it. Still a little inconsistent and not very experienced. Since they moved on from Braden Holtby in 2020, they have Ilya Samsonov and Vitek Vanacek. As of recording this video, I have found out that Vitek Vanacek is the starter for Game 1. So I think the Capitals will probably run with Vanacek for the bulk of the series. I think Samsonov could get a start, but we'll see. And the injuries, of course, Aaron Ekblad and Ovechkin should be coming back for Game 1. So let's take a look at the numbers for both teams, their top point getters. Huberdeau, Barkov, and Reinhart, all above a point a game. Huberdeau should get a lot of Hart votes, I would think. And defense, Ekblad, almost a point a game, and Weegar, 44 points. For the Capitals, 90 points for Ovechkin, 50 goals on the year, still continuing his scoring prowess. Kuznetsov and Wilson highlighting that forward core as well. Carlson, 71 points, and Orlov, 35. So my prediction here is going to be Florida in 6 games. I think undoubtedly with the Washington Capitals, their experience and their grit, I think they'll give Florida a bit of a challenge, but this team is very deep and very stacked. Don't think they will fail. And against a Capitals team with some major question marks in net, I don't think it's a question that the Florida Panthers should be able to win this series. But the experienced Capitals won't go quietly, and I expect a good battle for sure in this series. Not going to be one-sided as you all think. So we'll see how these two teams do tonight. Looking forward to it. And that's going to be it for my preview here today. We'll see you on our next one with Colorado and Nashville coming up later on today. And then we'll wrap everything up with Calgary and Dallas as our last preview. All right. So it's going to be it for this preview. Leave your comment in the comment section below on who you think is going to win this series and some general playoff stuff if you want to talk about that. And that's going to be it for me for this preview. We'll see you later. Take care, everyone.